All right, hey everyone, it's March the 28th, the year 2017, and praise God we have a friend named Libby, and she informed me of a Novitex website chat function, and she sent some information, and she asked them about Commander Brown's letter, and I figure if one person asking does some good, then two persons asking should do even better good. So I went to that website, what I think is a website, and I started a chat function with Novitex, and I want you guys to, I'm just going to document it for the record, right? If nothing else, it's for the record of, before God. Although God doesn't need me to capture anything with a computer, but I got to capture it anyway for anybody else that wants to see it. But anyway, the chat window starts as you guys are seeing on the screen. I type in hello. It says Novitex Sales Marketing. Join the chat. Then we got the Novitex marketing lady. We need to give her a name. Let's call her. I guess just call her Novitex, Miss Novitex. Miss Novitex says, "Hi, how are you today?" I reply back, "Hi, fine, thank you. My friend mailed a CMRR, Certified Mail Return Receipt letter to President Trump, and a company named Novitex Government Solutions appeared to stop the letter and open it and mail it back. Any idea why why you would do that? Below is the letter." And then I actually paste in the letter. I made a previous video about that, but the letter that came from Edward Brown basically says that he sent a national security package to President of the United States and it was stopped by Novitex Government Solutions. I need someone to find and call using the tracking number to find out why a national security issue directed to the President under eyes only was returned back to me. This was a time-sensitive issue that the President needs to be aware of. There is no reason for this information not to be presented to Donald Trump unless enemies of the United States are attempting to prevent the President from reviewing the enclosed information. I need to know who the Novitex Solutions mail facility. I need to know who the Novitex Solutions mail facilities are. This Novitex opened a sealed legal mail package to the President unlawfully and sent it back to me. It was sent CMRR for God and country, and then he signs it prisoner of war. So I pasted that whole letter for Miss Novitex to read, and she replies back, as you'll see on the screen, "You would need to contact our Government Solutions office at 240-770-0233. I think that's in Maryland. That's a two-consent party state, which means I can't legally record it if I initiate the call. But not only that, I don't know that anybody answered. I did try to call it several times today and nobody answered the phone, so I don't even know they gave me a valid phone number. Anyway, I go on to write, do they have a mailing address for my friend Edward Brown so he can write to them? He is being held in a prisoner of war camp by government thugs and he cannot initiate phone calls without approval. Writing letters is always better for him." That sounds like a very reasonable request, right? Hey, I've got a friend in prison. He really can't call anybody. He's not like he can just pick up the phone and call you guys. He really needs an address. So I was asking Miss Novitex for an address. Miss Novitex writes back, "A POW camp within the continental United States?" And I don't know if this is really a lady or a dude. I have no idea. So I replied back, and I replied as you'll see on the screen, "Oh, dude and dudette, you have no idea. No idea. Look on YouTube the secret prisons you have never heard of before. They are called CMU prisons and stand for Communications Management Unit. They are run by the CIA Joint Terrorism Task Force CTU Counterterrorism Unit, but many of the inmates are not terrorists." Miss Novitex wrote back, "Ah, so the Cumberland Federal Prison is now a POW camp." I can just sense the sarcasm in her voice. I reply back, "Well, there's some book recommendations. The Terror Factory, Inside the FBI's Manufactured War on Terrorism by Trevor Anderson. License to Lie, Exposing Corruption in the Department of Justice by Sidney Powell. And 3, Not Guilty, The Unlawful Prosecution of United States Senator Ted Stevens by Rob Carey." And then regarding her question about there being prisoner of war camps within the continental United States of America, I reply back, "Well, in order to answer your question, you have to first deal with the question, do you believe there are political prisoners in the United States of America that are railroaded by the establishment?" I go on to write, "And if your answer to that question is yes, then any prison can theoretically become a POW camp. So yes, my friend Edward Brown is being held in a POW camp, and he is reporting that some company named Novitex Government Solutions illegally intercepted his CMRR mail illegally opened it and returned it to him instead of allowing for lawful delivery. And so I would like to provide him with a mailing address so I would like to provide him with a mailing address since he cannot initiate phone calls to the number you provided. Miss Novitex replies back, I'm not going to get into a conspiracy theory Alex Jones wormhole with you. I do not have faith in our government to do many things correctly, but I do not believe that there are political prisoners being held in federal detention centers in the United States. All right, well, I guess she just hadn't looked into it. I reply back, Ed Brown has spent a large portion of his time in CMU prison as described in the video below. Do you think the people in Germany all knew about the concentration camps spread across the countryside? I have first-hand reports of torture inside these prisons, and then I refer them to the YouTube video where they talk about the secret prisons you have never heard of before, and they'd cover that entire issue. Miss Novitex replies back, I have provided you with the contact information, which is only a phone number. Is there anything else I can assist you with? I said, well, I'm still, she's a little fast for me. I'm still on the Alex Jones thing. I reply back, well, I ain't no fan of Alex myself. I simply want an address that my friend can use. Your refusal to provide a written address will be duly noted. And then Miss Novitex replies back, all the information you seek can be found on our website as well. Have a good day. And I reply back, you too. I'm very polite to the people that I try to deal with. You know, the Bible, it's not just the Bible, because that is the ultimate final authority in how we should behave, but I'm raised in the South, and Southern people just have a general courtesy about them. I mean, it's not like up north. We say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. We open the doors for little old ladies. We're just always nice to people until you try to kill us, and then we turn into you know, a raving band of banshees that are out to you know, defend ourselves. But in any event, Miss Novitex, she's representing a company that illegally intercepted my friend's mail, and I'm going to expose her company, and I'm going to try to share with people what they did was wrong. That if you want to mail a letter, a certified mail return receipt letter, to President Trump, it should get to wherever it should go, and it shouldn't be intercepted by this Government Solutions Novitex company. I think that's absolutely wicked. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll keep trying. Bye-bye.